everyone, this is going to be my November favourite. I want to get started. My first favourite I'm actually wearing, and it is my FoxyLocksExtensions. I did a video wearing these, which is my how to volumise your hair video, and comments were pretty much split. Some people really liked them and some people absolutely hated like me with longer hair. It's just a bit of fun. I like some days you're in the mood to wear extensions, some days you're not in the mood to wear extensions, and it's just kind of changing it up and having a bit of fun. And I really like doing different hairstyles, and obviously with shorter hair it's not that easy to do that, so these allow me to just have a bit of fun with my hair. That's all it is really. I'm going to be doing a video about these extensions, but I have cut them since that video. Now when I did that video I'd already cut them. When I got them they were down to about here. Probably longer than that, they were like 20 inches. Cut them to maybe about here. Longer, I don't know actually, they were really long, they're like 20 inches. But I've cut them again and I've layered them all. So like this here, I don't know if you can see this, but this bit of hair here is my actual hair. And it's like layered like this here. And then these are the extensions and they're layered too. And I have some darker bits underneath. A big black patch that's just like hair that had lots of colour build up. I also have some darker patches underneath, so they don't match the whole of my head perfectly, but for a red I think they're probably as close a match as you're going to get, because red is just so difficult to match, and they match perfectly with the colour on the top of my head. This kind of black patch, it bothers me a lot anyway when my hair's down, so I'm going to fix it. This pillow's bothering me as well. I'm going to fix it the next time I dye my hair, waiting until I actually need to dye it. I've been really lucky, the red hasn't faded at all really, it's just starting to fade and I'm just starting to get roots, but it's actually held really well, so I would definitely recommend the colours that I used. And like I said in my last video, they're linked. My blog is linked below, and there's a post on exactly the dyes that I used. I like them now that I've layered them a lot more. I was always planning to layer them, I always do that with my extensions, but I just got them when I did that last video and I just wanted to try them in and curl them and stuff, and I like them like that, but I think this is more natural and they match better, bar the black bit underneath. But like I said, I'm going to be fixing that the next time I dye it. I'm going on holiday as well on the 27th of December. And it's going to be sunny and I'm a little bit worried about the red fading, so I want to wait as long as I can to dye it, so that it's kind of just freshly done before I go away, so that if it does fade, it'll fade to like this colour rather than fade into like a really strawberry blonde kind of red colour, which it doesn't suit me. I've been there, trust me. I was sent a whole load of products by Phil Smith. And it wasn't a brand that I was familiar with before seeing them on YouTube, but I'm really happy with the products that they sent me. They sent me maybe like 10 products. What I really like about these is the price as well. From what I can see, I just went on a website that sells them. You can get them at Sainsbury's, but they're all $3.99 as far as I can see, which is really good for hair products. The first one I mentioned again in my volume video, and it is the Curl Revive Spray. Really like the bottle. I like this little nozzle at the top, I think it looks really cute. However, this leaked when they sent it to me, and I only got half of the bottle. It smells so good though, so my package smelled really nice. It smells like coconut and it's really nice. In fact, it smells almost identical to Hawaiian Tropic coconut body butter. I'll definitely be taking this away with me because it's got that lovely holiday smell, and I love like kind of spraying my hair with like curling and like scrunching kind of products when I'm on holiday. They also sent me the X-Rated Shine Serum. They sent me 2 serums, and I did like the other serum, but I love the smell of this one. And I love the hot pink packaging, I think it's really cute, and that's the X-Rated Shine Serum. I kind of put this through, I use a heat protectant as well because I'm not sure that this is not going to protect your hair from heat. But I use a heat protectant when my hair is wet, then a leave-in conditioner, and I just put this on the ends. And I usually use the Orange Frizzies Heat Defense Serum, and I've been using this instead because I've been using a separate heat protectant, and it's done pretty much the same job. They're both 50ml, so this is one that I usually use for frizzies, and I think this is about £6 I want to say, and this is $3.99, so it's a little bit cheaper, and it does pretty much the same thing, and I think it smells nicer. I wouldn't say it's any better, I'd say it's just about equal to the John Frieda Frizzies. And the last favourite of the products that they sent me was the Xtravagant Hairspray. I really like this. It's just basically a hairspray. My all-time favourite hairsprays, as I mentioned in that last video, are Elnet, the Schwarzkopf Got To Be, and the Fructis kind of bamboo hold hairspray. But this is a decent hairspray, it is really good. It smells kind of similar to the Schwarzkopf one actually. So like I say, these are a pretty decent hair range. I really would recommend giving it a try. I wouldn't say that I've used these products and they're better than any other product that I've ever used, but they're really good. And for $3.99 you can't go wrong, so I would definitely give them a try. On to makeup, fallen in love with my Chanel. It used to be called Bronze Universel and now it's the Soleil Tan de Chanel, and I bought this when I was living in Valencia, and I really wanted to love it because everyone had raved about it and everybody loved it, but I didn't like it at all. I couldn't find the right brush to use with it, I just wasn't feeling it at all. I tried using it with my fingers, I tried using it with brushes, and it just made me look orange and it didn't do anything for me at all. I love the smell of it and I love the way it looks, so it's just kind of sat in my room looking pretty and not really doing very much. Everybody recommends different brushes to use with this and everyone's got their own way, and I still haven't found mine, but I've started using this with it, which is the MAC 187. You'll have to excuse it, I've just cleaned it. I clean this every day, I use it every day and I clean it every day right after I've used it, and then it's dry for the next day. I love this brush. And I need to invest in another stippling brush. I do use this every day. I might try the new e.l.f. one actually. I've actually been using this to put on the Bronze Universal, so I'm a little action. And I do really like, I don't know why I keep smelling it, it does smell really good. Now the only issue with using this brush is that it's not a synthetic brush, and obviously when using cream products a synthetic brush is best because you're not going to get the shedding that you do with the natural fibre brush. And I do have brush hairs in this, which really makes me feel quite ill if I'm honest, but you know, the payoff's worth it because I'd rather have brush hairs in it and actually be able to use the product than it look all pretty and never get my use out of it. I've got two foundations here, both complete opposite ends of the spectrum. One is by Estee Lauder and it's the one I'm wearing now, and it's called Doublewear, and this is perhaps, with the exception of like Illamasqua Rich Liquid Foundation, this is the most full coverage foundation that I personally have tried from a counter. What I like about it is that you don't look like you're wearing a mask. If you use a little tiny bit, maybe mix it with some moisturiser, you can make it look more natural. I think when a lot of people that wear this tend to cake it on, and I'm afraid I'm guilty of that today because my skin looks terrible today. And this is the reason why I have two completely different foundations. This one is a Makeup Forever Face and Body Liquid Makeup, and it's the most light foundation, the sheerest foundation that I own. This is the heaviest foundation that I own, and my skin is like Jekyll and Hyde during the month. I'm sure a lot of girls will sympathise with this same problem, but it gets so spotty and so really bad hormonal outbreaks, and then the rest of the month it's fine and it clears up and it's really good and I can use my face and body. But unfortunately, because of the Jekyll and Hyde nature of my skin, I need these two products. I always get questions about the Makeup Forever Face and Body, and people always ask where you can get it. In the UK you can only order it online. I think Makeup Artist Provisions is the only place that I know that sells it, but I think there are other like professional makeup artist online stores that will sell it, but you can't buy it in person in the UK unless you go into those makeup artist stores. I actually bought this in Sephora in Valencia, and so I was able to colour match, but unfortunately you can't get this on the high street, and I always get comments asking me. This one obviously you can just get at an Estee Lauder counter, and my colour in this one is Fresco. My Makeup Forever one, somebody told me that the last two digits of the number, which is 22, I think that might be my number. Yeah, these two bad boys see me through the month. Mascara wise, Rimmel Lash Accelerator is amazing. It's my second tube now. I love this. People have been asking me to do a review of this, and I've actually done a review on my blog a while ago, so if you ever want to see a review on anything, it's worth just checking my blog, because sometimes rather than do a video on just one product, I will you know, do a blog post about it. Lipstick wise, I'm really in love with a line of lipsticks, and I tweeted about this and I've talked about it before, but these are the 17 Mirror Shine lipsticks, and they've been around for a while, and I had one. I'm actually missing one. I have actually got 4 in total, but I think it's in a handbag somewhere. These are absolutely amazing, really. Great value, great formulation, and really nice colours. They're about £4, I want to say, and they're really, really glossy. They're similar to, I'd say they're a cross between a MAC cream sheen and a MAC glaze, because they don't give too much colour payoff, but they're creamier than a glaze finish, I would say. And I have 3 here. My favourite one is the one that's missing, and that's the one that I carry around with me all the time, and that is Belle. And Belle is my absolute favourite colour. It looks dark in the tube, but it's actually not dark at all. It's just like a nude colour. This is Beehive, a nude colour. This one is Peace, kind of a hot coral pinky colour. Coming out darker on the camera than it really is. It's like a really, really pale orange, but it's coming up like red almost. Strange. This is Hollywood. That's the swatch for that one, but you can see they're super glossy, so it's a really easy way to wear colour. They're only available in the UK, I'm afraid, but they are amazing. Nail polish, and I'm wearing it right now. It is Model's Own Nude Beige. I actually need to redo my nails, but it's a really, really pretty colour, really nude, and I've been loving that. And my last favourite is Fake Tan. I've been using the Xen Tan, which is almost gone, but I've been using the Xen Tan every Sunday, and then during the week, every 2 days or so, I've been applying the Dove Summer Glow body lotion, and it's been giving me a nice glow in winter when I desperately need it. The next 2 videos I'm going to do are going to be really, really, really requested videos, and it's going to be my room tour and makeup collection. And I've always put off making these videos. Firstly, for a room tour, this room that I'm in at the moment is my old teenage room from at my parents' house. And I have mentioned, you know, me and Alex, when we moved back from Spain, we were kind of like living here, saving up for an apartment, and we were going to move out before Christmas, but we were looking at a few places and it all kind of fell through. So we are kind of saving up and deciding which area we want to move to and things like that. So we are only staying here temporarily. Obviously I'm 25 now, and the way it's decorated is not how I would probably decorate my room now if I was to decorate somewhere for me and Alex to live. And it's a little bit cramped for storage because there are 2 of us storing our things in this room. So for that reason, I never really did a room tour. I did do an apartment tour when we were living in France, and I'll link that somewhere here, and I'll link it down below as well if you want to watch that. But yeah, people have been requesting this specific room to do a room tour, and as long as you guys know that this is like not something I've done recently and it's like, you know, my old room, then that's fine, I'll do a room tour. People really want to see it, so I think it'd be fun to do. And a makeup collection video I've always put off because I see this trend on YouTube of like, you know, everybody's got to have a huge collection, and it's all like MAC limited edition products and stuff. And that's great and everything, but it's not the kind of thing that I'm really into because, well, firstly, makeup goes bad, it goes off, and although I do have more makeup than I need, I don't know, I just feel like you would be disappointed in my makeup collection because I don't have a great deal compared to some people, and it's not like all MAC, it's like a mixture of brands and stuff. And so it just doesn't really fit in with the general like YouTube makeup collection video. But you guys really want to see it, and I actually think the fact that it's different might be a good thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys!